Thanks, you guys, for standing in the sun. I know you guys are hot. We're going to wrap this up here in just a little bit. I got a few more people that I want to speak to you, specifically on the legislative side. So right now, I'd like Representative Bill Post to come on up. Guys, make him feel welcome. He's one of the good guys.
Thank you all. I will keep it very brief. First of all, to my friend from the VFW, I agree. I hate politicians and I hate politics. That's why I make a crappy state representative. Because I just say no all the time. No. No is the easiest thing in the world when you're in the legislature and you're in the minority like I am. You just say no to every bad bill that comes out, and it's easy. The no button. In fact, they check my green button to see if it works still, because I vote no so much. All right, so let me be serious. Something that very much upset me that happened, I believe it was in the 2017 session here. How many people know who Master Sergeant, I think it's Mitch Petrie? What is it? Leroy Petrie. You know who that is? Congressional Medal of Honor. Okay, and he was here, and our governor would not meet with him. He was right here on these steps right here. I was with him with Representative Julie Parrish. We brought him in. The governor would not see him. Nobody else in the legislature would see him. Not that were supposed to see with him. You know what I mean? There were people that saw him, like myself, but that scheduled. Nobody would see him. The man was a Medal of Honor recipient. Amazing. So this is what I have to deal with in here all the time. By the way, just so you know, the Major League Baseball All-Star game, they honored him. So I had to wait for a baseball game to honor this man, and the governor of Oregon would not. This is what we're up against, folks, and this is where, sorry, but the politics has to come into play. Measure 96, remember that? Okay. One of the most popular ballot measures ever in Oregon's history. I don't know if you remember the numbers. 84 to 16. It passed. 84% to 16%. I would basically say everybody in Oregon said yes to veterans getting 1.5% of the Oregon lottery funds. 1.5%. That was expected to be about $18 million over the first budget biennium, which we're in right now. Governor Brown decided that was some good extra money for the general fund. So we'll shuffle some of that money into the general fund, and the veterans will still get some money. And that's what happened in here because of the majority party. After lawmakers referred the measure to voters last spring, they wrote a supportive message in the voters' pamphlet saying Oregon can do more for veterans. And then they did not. There is still money that is not going to the veterans. So Nick asked me if I talk a little bit about legislation and how it works. This is what I would ask for you to do when you get time. Lobby. There are lobbyists, you know, the lobbyists for Joe's Bar and Grill, the lobbyists for, you know, whatever massive company there is. And they're paid to come in and tell us what we should vote on and what we shouldn't vote on. And that's fine, that's their job. What I'm more impressed with is citizen lobbyists. And at least in my office, and it's right up there, H387, it's over there. At my office, if a citizen comes to the door, if the guy from Budweiser is talking to me, I say, I'm sorry, Bob, you got to step aside because Mitch is coming in to talk to me. We'll talk to you later. Citizens come first. So you come and you say, Bill, I want to lobby you on X, whatever that bill is. That's where your role comes in. What I'm asking Nick and others, yourself included, to do, give me ideas of what you would like to see for legislation in 2019. Now let me back up and just say, that's assuming that I win re-election and I'm going to be here. That's not a given, ever. And anybody that would stand up here and say, oh, when next year when I'm here in the legislature, I'm going to do this and that and the other. I can't say that right now. I'm up for election, so we'll see. But if I'm here, I want to hear from you, and I will have those bills written. You bring me the idea concerning veterans. I don't want you to bring ideas about dogs and cats and trees and things like that. Those are important, but for you guys here, veterans, bring to me ideas for veterans issues, and I'll try to turn them into a bill, and we'll try to get them passed. But before that is the November 2018 election, guys, and if it's still 35-25 on that side, and I believe it's 1713, 1812 over here. If it's still that way, probably not going to have a lot of luck passing those bills. It's the reality of the life that we live here. Okay? So there's a party that's in charge that doesn't care. They proved it when they ignored Master Sergeant Petrie. They proved that as far as I'm concerned. So the first chance you have to lobby me and the other legislators here, and I would say don't just come to me, find your state representative or state senator, please. We're a lot more conducive to talking to our own constituents rather than Joe that comes from Grants Pass to talk to me and I'm from Kaiser. Talk to your rep from Grants Pass. Go in and lobby your state representative, your state senator. Coming up, mark this down if you will, or just remember it's September 24th, 25th, and 26th. That is not, we're not in session, we're in what's called legislative days. So we are literally just meeting with constituents and lobbyists for 3 days. So there's your window of opportunity. No bills are being written yet, but we're looking for ideas. We're looking for potential legislation. So again, that's September 24th, 25th, and 26th. Please, and again, feel free to come and say hi to me. I'd love to say hi to you. But if your state rep or your state senator hasn't heard from you, that's your fault, not theirs. You need to let them know. So that's what I want to leave you with. Please lobby your legislators. Let us do the work for you. That's what we're here to do, is represent you. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm a drugstore motorcyclist. In other words, like a drugstore cowboy. I do it, because it looks cool. I always tell that. Nick, he assures me now and then, no, you're a real biker, Bill. You're a real biker. Yeah, right. So I appreciate you guys that are the real deal. All right. So thank you for coming today. Thank you. Veterans first.
Free thought for free people.